We've got a showdown of team captains, head-to-head. Team Scream versus Team Throttle Monster, where only one can advance to round number 2. Who will it be? Racing out of the gray lane, Ryan Anderson, son of a digger.
I thought he retired.
His opponent in the red lane, Corey Rummel, Megalodon. Wasting no time, get to the line, let's go green. Before we get underway with the final matchup here in round 1, let's take a look up at the video board and see how we got here. We've got Bakugan Dragonoid taking a close win over Velociraptor. Avenger defeated Vendetta, and moments ago, it was Son of a Digger taking down Megalodon with one more round 1 matchup still to come in JCB Racing. Let the dogs out! In the gray lane, it's Chris Kohler.
Andre, you need to send me some video.
And racing in the red lane, Caleb Brown, Soldier 14. Only one of these two will move on to round number 2. Who will it be? Summer Fortune, and Caleb Blood. Let's take another look up at the video board, and there you can see the round 2 pairs are set. We'll walk back through the bracket really quickly. In round number 1, Bakugan Dragonoid with the win over Velociraptor. He will take on Zombie. In round 2, we saw Avenger take down Vendetta, and that means it is a team screen showdown as he'll face off Young Joe Foley and El Toro Loco. And we've got another good matchup. Son of a Digger able to get through Megalodon. Now he's got a date with his good buddy Colt Stevens and Thunder Wars. And last but certainly not least, we've got one of the best veterans in the history of Monster Jam taking on the reigning Rookie of the Year, Gravediggers Adam Anderson taking on Chris Kohler and Monster Mug. We're round number 2 in JCV Racing.
Oracle Park, I just met an incredible family. I'm standing right next to Joe. He actually stopped me on trackside. We had a bit of a banter out here in the stands. Now, Joe, all these people around you are just telling me they came with you. How many people came with you today?
We got 15 with us.
You got 15 with you. Now, I'm curious, are you from San Francisco?
This is our first time, yep.
This is your first time and you're from San Francisco. Now, I'm curious, Joe.
We're from Applegate, not from San Francisco.
He had to correct me real quick. He's from Applegate. This is his first time coming to Monster Jam. So who all out of this 15 is here? Can you introduce them for me?
We got the whole family. We got mom and dad, we got the in-laws, we got the wife, the sister, adopted brother right here. We got everybody.
We got everybody up in the building. Now, I actually just talked to Joe, and he's so kind. His whole family's so kind. So I actually want to do a little fun game with them. There's something that we call our animated race, okay? And basically, you're going to see a race up on that screen, and you're going to have to guess which of the 3 trucks is going to win. You're going to see Megalodon, El Toro Loco, and Gravedigger. So really quick, so he doesn't cheat, I'm going to ask you, just ahead of time, who do you think out of those 3 might win that race?
El Toro, Megalodon.
Yeah.
He said Gravedigger. All right, top it up on the board and let's see this animated race.
Oh.
Look at that! Gravedigger took home the win during our animated race. Joe, all the way from Applegate, and all 15 of his family members are very excited about this win. So Oracle Park, make some noise one more time for Joe and his family.
Gravedigger.
We are on to round number 2 of JCV Racing, where the fastest competitors from round 1 will take on those 4 competitors who are fortunate enough to get that automatic bye into round number 2. So, who's ready for more JCV Racing?
Yeah.
Coming up first, in the gray lane, it's Barry New Sailor Zombie. Advancing from round number 1 in the red lane, Anthony Murphy, Bakugan Dragonoid. These 2 competitors had 2 of the top 4 fastest times in practice yesterday afternoon, but something's gotta give. Let's go! He was also the first competitor to cross the finish line, so that DQ is a moot point. That means the semifinals are set.
And I am joined by the crew chief of the Gravedigger, Gio Antino. And Gio, a smile on your face, a well-deserved smile, because you've set this truck up for success, and your driver driving it successfully grabs the win, but it may come down to lane choice. Here we're seeing that right lane is really messy. What are your thoughts on
I know where they are.
Well, right now, the right lane is going to be. It could turn out to be the left or right.
Who, the kid?
Honestly, final choice is
That guy
back,
right
but Adam wants left lane, so we'll see if we can get it.
And it'll be really interesting if him and his brother Ryan Anderson and son of a ticket both end up here in the finals, because as of now, they're both playing
Daniel,
left lane as
did you know they're actually brothers? Because one's named Adam Anderson and the other one's named Anderson too. So they actually are brothers.
That's all that really matters.
Well, thank you for your time, Gio. Congratulations on that win, and good luck to you and Adam. Not to get fans, let's go head out to Jeff.
All right, Oracle Park, we just saw two of the fastest and the best in Monster Jam compete head-to-head in round one and round two, which means it's now time for the semi-final round. Only the fastest four have made it to the semi-finals, but keep in mind, only one of those four are going to take home that JCB Racing Competition win. So, make some noise, Oracle Park, if you're ready to see the semi-final round of the JCB Racing Competition.
The stage is set between these two competitors for a chance to move on to the JCB Racing Finals. It's Zombie versus Mel Taraluca. Mari Musauer, more experience in the last 3 or 4 months than anybody else out on the track. He's been competing internationally. Meanwhile, it's been a 7-month layoff for Joe Fuller. What a matchup we have coming your way to decide who will face Mari Musauer and Zombie. It is brother versus brother. Adam Anderson, Gravedigger versus Ryan Anderson, son of a digger.
Brother versus brother.
A marquee matchup with a chance to go to the finals on the line between two of the best to ever drive a Monster Jam truck. Let's go.
Adams to support your driver, to be able to have clear communication. And like I said, that lane choice is going to be everything out here. But what is really important is that these drivers do not give up, because existing out here are mistakes that are possible in these conditions. So anyone's game can be counted today.
I don't know where you're at. Go look for
Wait, this is the match we saw at Salinas?
Oh yeah!
Monster Jam fans, we have now made it to the final round of the JCB racing competition. Like I said, we saw 12 of the biggest and baddest in Monster Jam compete, but not only the fastest two have made it to the final round, and not only one of them is going to take home that JCB competition racing win, as well as the first 12 points of tonight's event. So, Oracle Park, are you ready to meet your final contenders?
Racing out of the gray lane from Killdale Hills, North Carolina, five-time
North Carolina, that's where Mr. Beach is.
In the red lane from Orlando, Florida, something. Let's go racing. San Francisco, the first winner of Stadium Championship Series West in 2024. Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. We talked to Adam Anderson during trackside. He said that he is motivated by the unbelievable competition each and every single weekend in Monster Jam. Some of the best Stadium Series West, and you can see Adam Anderson known for pushing that truck to the absolute brink, and it is on full display right here. The five-time World Finals champion, the reigning series champion of Stadium Series Red. Unbelievable. First winner here in 2024. Adam Anderson and Gravedigger. And there you see the time on the board, one of the fastest of the night, one of the fastest of the year thus far. He does it with fun. He does it with a truck that finishes on fire. And he has to go through the likes of Barry Musella and his own brother, Ryan Anderson, in order to take that victory. We're going to hear from Adam Anderson as soon as we can get Lindsay Noble down to the track. It wouldn't be Monster Jam without a little bit of chaos, without a little bit of carnage, and we wasted no time. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for your racing winner, Adam Anderson.
Congratulations to Adam Anderson in Gravedigger, who grabs the first racing win, not only here for the series, but here at Oracle Park. It did a little crazy, but you look great out there.
You know what? It's awesome to come back here. It's been over 10 years. You know, and the last time I was here, I was probably behind the wrenches and now behind the wheel of Gravedigger. And it's come out here and take home the win. It doesn't matter if it's dust, mud, regular dirt. We're here to dig the graves, baby. And we're not
And this crowd clearly loves you, but it only gets better here at Monster Jam. Up next is one of my favorites, the Great Clips 2 Wrist Skills Challenge. What's to expect from you and your competitors?
You know what? Well, hopefully, obviously we're just getting warmed up a little bit. I still have my eyebrows, I think, a little bit of a mustache left. So all the other competitors, they better strap it on, because as long as that old Gravedigger fires up, no mercy now, we're going to really burn it to the ground.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Adam Anderson and Gravedigger.
Make some noise for David Olfer, Velociraptor. Like I said, this is your very first opportunity to score at judgeszone.com. Make sure you get that score in before scores are locked. You got less than 20 seconds on that clock.
David Olfer, a veteran of the Arena Championship Series. There is a donut designated competition. He reads the track, he reads the weather conditions, and he goes for the donut. Is that going to be something that we see throughout this competition from a lot of the competitors concerned that some of these ramps might break away as they're driven on, as they were soaked earlier today? But let's see what you came up with for David Olfer and Velociraptor as he sets the bar. A great score, 7.131. There's your score to beat. We're going to keep it with Team Throttle Monster. Coming up next, it's Mike Christensen, Vendetta. Two teammates so far, two donuts, and perhaps this is every man for himself out there in this competition, but perhaps Mike Christensen and David Olfer talked a little bit of strategy after Monster Jam Racing and said, you know what, we don't like the way this track is going. For two real skills maneuvers, we're going to go to those donuts, and we are going to spin it about as good as we can on this dirt. So far, two great donuts. Is that one better than the one that you saw before? It's going to come down to the scores at judgeszone.com. We have just a few seconds left to lock them in, this time for Vendetta and Mike Christensen as he looks to pull that top spot away from his teammate. There you see the score to beat. The score for Vendetta is... It will not be enough. 5.969. Second place. The score to beat will continue to belong to Velociraptor. Coming up next, it's Corey Ramon,
Oh my god!
And ladies and gentlemen, I have just been given word by the Monster Jam officials that regardless of whether or not that was a donut attempt, the truck simply will not go anymore. And there you see the loader and the recovery team out once again. And there it is. She's able to drive off under her own power. But if you look to the lower levels of left field, you can see her crew chief making his way down to the pit area. And they are going to see if they can diagnose whatever is going on with Soldier Fortune. Not a great turn of events so far for Kayla Blood, and you can't help but feel for her. And she will not be given a score, ladies and gentlemen, that will go into the official standings as a DNC, a did not compete here in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge.
All right, Oracle Park. That was unfortunate for Kayla Blood, but we gotta celebrate her. She's still incredible in Soldier Fortune. And for right now, I actually want to play another game. It seems like you all like that. So, coming up next, we have our all-fan Monster Jam trivia, where all of you get to guess the answer. So take a look at that video board and let's see what the question of today is. What city is hosting Monster Jam World Finals 23? I actually gave this answer earlier, but let's see if you were listening. Is it A, Las Vegas, B, Orlando, C, Nashville, or is it D, Los Angeles? Now, on the count of 3, I want everyone in the stadium to shout out the answer. 1, 2, 3.
Las Vegas. Las Vegas.
Couldn't quite make out what you all said, but I heard a lot of different answers. It could be any of them. What city is hosting Monster Jam World Finals 23? A, B, C, or D? The answer is D!
I said D. I said D. No.
California. If you want to see more live action from Monster Jam, take your family on over to the SoFi Stadium in Los
That's what
Angeles.
we're going there. Those are her were like, you should go. And he's like, I was like, bye. Keep going.
Now it's time to get back into the action here in the skills competition this time with Camden Murphy, Bakugan Dragon.
You guys know we got this in February? You know we got this in February? From school?
Little bit of bad luck there for Camden Murphy. Couldn't quite get that nose really to stick, but now trying to make clear use of the backup ramp, backflip ramp, excuse me, here in attempt number 2. You gotta love the awareness and the resilience from Camden Murphy. The first attempt does not go his way. He says, you know what, I'm gonna take this to another part of the track where maybe the dirt will hold up a bit better. No one's been anywhere near that backflip ramp here in the first 2 competitions. And then he is able to execute a stellar maneuver. But will it be enough to top that score up on the video board? Let's find out. The score If you like vertical position and height in a sky wheelie, look to Jim Kohler. If you love excitement and wow factor, look to Jim Kohler. I know he left an attempt on the board, and I know he didn't quite land that attempt, but some of the biggest moments in the history of Monster Jam are all courtesy of Mr. Excitement. Little bit of under rotation, and then I thought he had a moment to save it, but he couldn't quite do it. There's your score on the board. That's going to be 4th place for now for Jim Kohler.
Camden Murphy said it earlier on at the desk. Here at Monster Jam, it is always unexpected. I bet you guys did not know you were going to see that out of Jim Kohler in Avenger. He's always bringing the excitement, but like my co-host said, he was definitely hoping to bring you guys some more. These track conditions are really stumping our Monster Jam drivers. It's really continuing to change throughout each competition. And if I had to bet, it was really hard to get those back tires moving without having them have a little bit of a lag. But I am about to head back into the pits to see what's going on with Greg Deeper. You guys all saw it at the heat of the moment of what was going on. Now we're going to be troubleshooting that, and I'll get you guys the story as soon as I can. But also some bad luck for Caleb Mudd and Soldier Fortune, who initially was having some mechanical issues, so to speak. But at the same time, it's very clear that here in San Francisco, you guys have had a lot of rain today, right? So I know I wasn't expecting that rain. I was hoping it would stay away, and so were our Monster Jam drivers, because these trucks are electrically engineered. That means that when it does happen to rain, it does oftentimes mess up things such as our mag box. So our drivers really are at the mercy of these Monster Jam trucks, and these Monster Jam trucks run on air, fuel, and a spark. And what makes that spark is that mag box. So the mag box has been changed in Caleb Mudd Soldier Fortune, but still to be determined on what else is going on.
Well, we have a moment. Let's take a look up on the video board. We still have the field to compete here in the Great Clips Skills Challenge. Those are some of the things you want to keep in mind while you are locking in your scores at judgeszone.com. And so far, you've done a great job with those scores. But the competitors have 2 attempts at the skills move, only 1 attempt at a donut. There's a great list of some of the skills maneuvers you might see. Yet to see a bicycle attempt, one of the hardest tricks in this competition, especially with the center of gravity of these Monster Jam trucks and the sheer weight and horsepower of them. Will somebody be gutsy enough to try to pull out all the stops with that maneuver with these track conditions? It remains to be seen. Coming up next, Colt Stevens, Thunder Roarex.
It started 57 minutes ago.
the second generation Monster Jam star, the reigning freestyle world finals champion. Coming up next, it's Chris Kohler, Monster Mode. Chris Kohler with, I think, the first official wow moment of the season. An unbelievable save, but will it be enough to give him the top spot? Let's remind everybody of that score beat. We get a good look at the big dog, Megalodon 8.879. The score for Monster Mutt is... not enough. Chris Kohler, second place, 8.643. Here comes that crazy bull, Jim Foley, El Toro. Looks like El Toro has lost power. That's sort of the theme so far here tonight. We'll see if he can continue with one attempt remaining. Joe Foley going for the big time slap wheelie. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been given word by the Monster Jam officials that the run is over, and there you can see Joe Foley is unstrapped from his seat. So the run is over, scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Head on over there right now and lock in your scores for El Toro Loco and Joe Foley. The run comes to an early end, earlier than he would have liked. Remember what Lindsay mentioned earlier about the electrical components of these Monster Jam trucks. Again, from up here with a bird's eye view, it's hard to tell if that's what's going on, but you can see, even through the helmet, that Joe Foley looks pretty frustrated with the situation in that Monster Jam truck. Let's check out the scores from judgeszone.com. 8th place, 4.973 for El Toro Loco. We have had some close calls here in this competition. Only 3 trucks remain. Right now, Megalodon and Corey Ruggles, in your eyes, has been the best competitor here in the Great Clip Skills Challenge. Monster Mutt and Chris Kohler just about did enough to come up and grab that top spot. He will find himself in second place. They're followed by Bakugan, Dragon Road, and Camden Murphy. So far, there are already 3 drivers to cross over that 8-point threshold. And it's Thunder Wars in 4th place, Velociraptor in 5th, and Avenger in 6th place, 6.238. And still 3 more competitors to go. I know we talked about it already, Monster Jam fans, but this is the perfect time to remind you all about Monster Jam World Finals 23. It is coming to Los Angeles, California. You want to make sure to take advantage of your proximity to LA to see the biggest event of the Monster Jam year. It features the biggest pit party of the season, the most competitors. 4 different world championships will be crowned. You want to make sure to make your way over to SoFi Stadium for Monster Jam World Finals 23. Speaking of World Finals, speaking of championships, here comes a man who's got 4 of them. It's Ray Anderson, son of a digger. just gotten word from the Monster Jam officials that Ryan Anderson and Simon Digger will not be eligible for a score at judgeszone.com. He has been disqualified. If you take a look at the video board right now, you'll see why. You have 2 attempts at a 2-wheel maneuver, and right there, he touches back down with all 4 tires and begins a 3rd attempt. That is a disqualification. Bit of bad luck, but that is the rules here in the Great Clip Skills Challenge. You cannot restart a move when all 4 tires touch back down. A little bit of bad luck, a little bit of a tough track, but that's how it goes. Coming up next is Barney Musauer, Sophie. He will be able to go here in the Skills Challenge. I do want to mention, while we have the time, that red area in front of the pole is called the safety holds. And that is there for that reason, for your safety. Please stay out of the red area that is in front of you. If you're in the lower bowl, the field level is refined. Let's keep it going. Elford, of course, no stranger to Monster Jam, coming up and cutting his teeth as a crew chief, and now making his debut in a stadium series. 4 points. He's competed in stadium events here and there in his career, but this is his first time as a full-fledged competitor in a stadium series. Let's see what you came up with for Velociraptor and David Elford. 7.222. That's a great way to open things up there as you score to beat. Let's keep it with Team Throttle Monster, this time with the team captain, Mike Christensen, Vendetta. Very fluid run in the hands of Mike Christensen behind the wheel of Vendetta. He finished that run with his rear steer out, so a testament to how well he knows those Monster Jam trucks. You can see that's why with about 7 seconds left, he pulls into that pit stall, just walks away from that Monster Jam truck as well. But now you've got to decide on a score, and I hope that you did. His time is up. Let's see what you came up with for Vendetta. 5.186 second place, not enough for that top spot.
The dog's out!
What happened to him?
don't know about you, but I love watching a Chris Kohler freestyle run because there's cross-threading, which is hitting those reps at awkward angles, and then there is hitting them with complete reckless abandon and total fearlessness, which is what Chris Kohler does behind the wheel. He sees a ramp in front of him, he is gonna hit it. It leads to some wild moments, I'm sure. It might lead to some rollovers like what we saw right there, but that's how it goes, and I love the wild ride. There's your score to beat. The score for Monster Mud is... Top spot, 8.075. New leader, Chris Kohler and Monster Mud. Take a look at the video board. Only 3 trucks have run so far. But right now, Chris Kohler in the lead. He's going to push Velociraptor down into second place and Vendetta down into third with still plenty more trucks to come your way here in the freestyle competition. We'll see if that score holds up for Monster Mud.
Are you ready? Let's go. Drop that beat. Supercross that is coming here next week, right at Open Park, January 13th. And in my pocket, my bag of tricks, I actually have 4 tickets to Supercross that I would like to reward you with. Yeah, do that hair check. Hold up for the camera. There we go. They just want 4 tickets. Hang on to those. Open Park, if you want to go once again, next week Supercross will be here on January 13th. Make some noise one more time for these incredible bands.
Congratulations to those fans. For everybody else, you can make your way back here next Saturday for Supercross. Get your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. In the meantime, take a look at the freestyle criteria. The driver must complete at least 30 seconds of their run to be eligible for a score from JudgesZone.com. And they must complete at least 1 minute of the run in order to get the full score. And what I mean by that is, if they don't fill a minute, you give them a 7. Well, guess what? That score drops down to a 6. With that, you also want to look for the other things that you see on there, that creativity, the balance, and the wow factor. Ladies and gentlemen, this next competitor has been dealing with truck issues and gremlins all night long as she looks to come out here and really put together a run for the first time in 2024. Let's make some noise. Let's pump up Caleb Blood, Soldier Martin. Get a good look right there inside that Monster Jam truck at Caleb Wood over her shoulder. And you can see the power just not staying on that screen. She's going to be able to drive off as she has been all night long. But I know Kayla well. I know this is not how she wants to start the season. To everybody here in front of me, out in left field, where she is parked, ladies and gentlemen, Oracle Park. She works so hard. Let her feel some love here tonight in San Francisco. Monster Jam fans, this is another time for me to mention to you. I know we've talked about it before, and I know it's a few months away, but it is never too early to start thinking about Monster Jam World Finals, especially with how close we are to Los Angeles up here in the Bay Area. You can drive down, you can take about an hour flight to get down, and head on over to SoFi Stadium. It is right by LAX Airport. You can just pop over, you can join us for Monster Jam World Finals 23. It is the biggest event of the Monster Jam calendar. We want you in the house enjoying what should be an unbelievable day, a full day start to finish of Monster Jam at SoFi Stadium for Monster Jam World Finals. We talk about Monster Jam World Finals, and just like that, we get to witness a two-time World Finals freestyle champion, Jim Comer. Looks like some more issues for these Monster Jam trucks. Right now, Avenger and Jim Kohler, he is frozen. And if you look all the way down to the front row,
Make some noise for Jim Kohler, Avenger. It is time for the score at JudgesZone.com. These unfortunately didn't quite finish her full run, but the first qualified for that score at JudgesZone.com.
and remember, while he did fill 30 seconds, and he does get a score at JudgesZone.com, he did not fill 1 minute. So whatever score you give him, there will be 1 full point deducted from that score. That is a new rule in Monster Jam Freestyle that started a few months ago at the Superstar Challenge in Anaheim. The fans loved it, the drivers loved it, so we added it full time here. Let's see what you came up with. And there you see it, 4.515. That is the final score. The fan score was 5.515, minus 1 point, 4.515 for Jim Kohler. We love to see those zombie arms here in Oracle Park. This man is on a hot streak. Second in racing, first in skills, 2-time Guinness World Record holder, Mari Sauer Zombie. here in Monster Jam Freestyle, but I just got a feeling that tonight might be Barry Musauer's night. He has been on an absolute tear. He fills the clock, wow moments, the Morgan and Morgan backflip right here on the video board. Let's see what you came up with from JudgesZone.com. There's your score to beat. The score for Zombie is... He's gonna take that 9.847. New leader, Barry Musauer. Where can we go from here? Coming up next, Corey Rummel, Megalodon. I think that's what you call driving angry right there. And that is something that Corey Rummel is sort of known for. But when he turns around to hit that backflip ramp square and the truck shuts off, once he refired, he was not going to be denied. I wouldn't be surprised. I'll ask him later on if he just absolutely pushed that gas pedal into the floor as he explodes off the Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp. The question is, will that be enough to give him the top spot? It will not, but that is a great score. 9.028, second place for Corey Rummel.
You know, it felt pretty good. This track is probably the most technical track I've ever driven on. I wasn't really in my normal rhythm, but you know what? I saw everybody go before me and said, these fans deserve a backflip!
That Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp is getting more and more use as the freestyle competition goes on. This time from Camden Murphy and Bakugan Dragonoid. He sticks the landing and the rear end of that Monster Jam truck takes a beating. There he is. He is pumped up. It's ones like that that give you the Stadium Freestyle of the Year award in Monster Jam World Finals. And he is in mid-season form out here. Will it be enough? Let's find out what you came up with. 9.306, second place. All Kevin can do is shrug. But you know what, Kevin? On any other night, that would be enough for that top spot. Not here tonight. Barry Musauer and Zombie still in first place. Look at the scores up on the freestyle leaderboard. Zombie and Barry Musauer, 9.847. An unbelievably high bar was set. And you can see 3 drivers over that 9-point threshold. Camden Murphy, Bakugan Dragonoid from moments ago, 9.306. Probably on any other night enough to be in the top spot, but not here in San Francisco. And then we've got Megalodon, 9.028, rounding out the top 3. They're followed by Monster Mutt in 4th place, Velociraptor and Vendetta in that top 6. We're going to see what is still to come. We have 3 former Freestyle World Finals champions coming in a row. Here comes the first of the 3. The reigning, the defending Freestyle World Finals champion,
He's using Frieza Sting.
Thunder Roarez.
The stinky finger.
Colt Stevens right there, moments, inches away from an unbelievable save. And who knows, maybe if the dirt was a little less slick, a little less wet, a little less muddy, he could have gotten the traction to flip that Monster Jam truck back over on all 4 BKT tires. Still another wild ride. Like I said, he is your reigning, your defending freestyle world finals champion. Let's see what you came up with from judgeszone.com. 7.984, another really good score, but here tonight, that is only enough for 5th place.
All right, Monster Jam fans, I'm sitting out here with Jenna and her friend Julian. Now, we have a really cool game coming up next. It's called our Monster Jam Helmet Shuffle. You're going to see a trophy underneath of helmets. They're going to move around, and you got to guess which helmet still has the trophy under it. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go.
score for Gravedigger is... That's about as close as you can come, ladies and gentlemen. And I hear the boos. But remember, the scores are in your hands at JudgesZone.com. Second place, what a run for Gravedigger. Score to beat Zombie.